In 1931, off the south coast of England, 25 boats and their crews did battle off the Isle of Wight in the first ever round the island race. Now in its 85th year, over 1,600 boats and 16,000 amateur and professional sailors alike gather annually for what has become one of the largest and most prestigious yacht races in the world.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
In 2005, JP Morgan Asset Management became title sponsor of the event, and over the last 12 years it has gone from strength to strength.
The idea was brought to us by Kit Hobday. His vision was to take what was already one of the biggest mass participation sporting events in the United Kingdom and to combine that with the global brand and global resources of JP Morgan Asset Management with the objective of evolving the event into one of the biggest occasions in the British sporting year and the international sailing calendar.
2 years after they began sponsorship, and Dame Ellen MacArthur made history, taking line honours on a JP Morgan Asset Management Extreme 40.
We didn't even know if we could sail an Extreme 40 around the island, especially in those conditions, so finishing was already a bonus, but to cross the line first was just awesome.
In 2008, Formula One legend Lewis Hamilton joined the fleet, ready to get wet on the ride of his life.
This is wicked. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. It's unreal.
2010 was a record-breaking year with the highest ever recorded number of finishers in the history of the race.
We simply love the race, and every year it has got better and better thanks to our great partners and our relationship with the Island Sailing Club. We're especially proud of both the technological and the media initiatives that we've introduced, which have enhanced the competitor experience and brought the race to life for armchair spectators around the world.
It's meant a lot to the race, I think, over the last 12 years. Certainly the numbers have increased, innovations that have been introduced. Tracking is one of the main things that we've been very much interested in. Live TV, blogging, all enhance the race.
There was huge celebrations in 2011 when the race turned 80 and we took a look back at our fondest memories. In 2012, the year of our home Olympic Games, Britain's sailing champion Sir Ben Ainslie entered the race as skipper of the classic yacht, the schooner Eleonora.
It's a beautiful boat, certainly the most beautiful boat I've ever sailed on, and a real privilege to be on board.
4 times Olympic legend Ben Ainslie was back again in 2013, this time racing in his AC 45, breaking the record of fastest lap of the island in an incredible 2 hours, 52 minutes and 15 seconds.
A really cool race for us, been through a bit of a difficult period, so actually to get back out on the water, take part in such an iconic race and to break the record was very special.
In 2014, broadcasting legend David Dimbleby competed in the race and fired the starting cannon.
Brilliant!
Since 2013, the hashtag Race for All initiative has been of huge importance to the spirit of the race. Racing for those who can't. In 2015, the Ellen MacArthur Cancer Trust had raised over £200,000 from their involvement, a sum that enabled 334 young people to join the trust for a 4-day trip, and 95 young people in recovery from cancer to be able to sail in the race.
Today was amazing. Thank you so much. She's so amazing for setting this up when she doesn't have to spend any of her time. Oh, look at me filling up.
To see the young people competing the race is extraordinary. It's not just the race itself, it's not just the day of the race, it's the adventure of the race. It's a really big deal for them. Initiatives such as hashtag Race for All have not only helped raise funds for the Cancer Trust but also helped raise awareness. To have had that support for 9 years has made a massive difference to our operations.
The Round the Island race, sponsored by JP Morgan Asset Management over the last 12 years, has seen some monumental developments in the race. From global media interest, technology developments, records broken and thousands raised for charity, this race, one of the biggest sporting events in the UK, has gone beyond a day out on the water for amateur and professional sailors. It is truly a race for all.
On behalf of the Ellen MacArthur Cancer Trust, and most importantly on behalf of the 200 young people who've raced around the island with us, thank you JP Morgan Asset Management.